Welcome back, enthusiasts, to AI Practitioner Exam Bites. Let's start by reviewing the question from the previous episode, asking which would best adapt the foundation model. The answer is C, continuous pre-training. Continuous pre-training is the most appropriate approach for familiarizing a foundation model with company-specific terminology and concepts using unlabeled internal documents. Pre-training, A, typically involves training on a large, diverse dataset to give the model general knowledge, not company-specific knowledge. Fine-tuning, B, involves using labeled data to improve performance on specific tasks, which is not the case here. And transfer learning, D, is a broader concept that can include fine-tuning, but it's not the most specific answer in this scenario. We'll actually be talking about this technique in today's video. Speaking of which, today we are diving into the exam objective to find methods for fine-tuning a foundation model. For example, instruction tuning, adapting models for specific domains, transfer learning, and continuous pre-training. As we talked about in the previous video, fine-tuning is the process of adapting a pre-trained foundation model to perform better on specific tasks or domains. There are 4 methods for fine-tuning we're going to talk about in this video, starting with instruction tuning. This involves training the model on a data set of instructions and their corresponding outputs. It helps the model better understand and follow specific instructions in various contexts. You might also remember from the previous video, we said that the process of fine-tuning involves using labeled data. Well, fine-tuning in that context can also be called instruction tuning, as the output is labeled with the instruction. Next, continuous pre-training. We already talked about this in the previous video, providing unlabeled data to further train the model on specific domains or topics. Next, we have transfer learning, which is more the concept of taking a pre-trained model and then extending it with additional knowledge to specialize in areas using either instruction tuning or continuous pre-training that we just talked about. Finally, adapting models for specific domains. This is not really a method of fine-tuning, but instead encompasses what we're trying to do when fine-tuning, feeding a model domain-specific data to enhance its performance in that area. Let's do a review question. Which method of fine-tuning involves training a foundation model on a data set of instructions and their corresponding outputs to improve its ability to follow specific directives? A, transfer learning, B, instruction tuning, C, domain adaptation, or D, continuous pre-training. We'll review this in the next episode where we're going to talk about how to prepare data to fine-tune a model. And as always, don't forget to follow, like, or subscribe if you enjoyed this episode, and to tell your friends, colleagues, family, anyone who might be interested. See you in the next episode.